All right, Josh, I've got a Uno reverse crazy stat for you. So I'm going to give you some crazy stats, and I want you to name who this person is. Okay.
All
I'm
right.
going to start like very, very broad. He was born in Orlando, Florida, but he
Mickey
was
Mantle.
raised in Toronto. 5'11", 176.
Christian McCaffrey.
No. He was the first overall pick in the 2019 NHL draft. He plays for the New Jersey Devils.
Jack
He
Hughes.
averaged. Hey, there you go, Jack Hughes.
I have no idea who that is other than he's a goalie that wrapped himself in an American flag with his teeth knocked out. It's all I know about him, but everyone likes him. And the fact that you said hockey, I thought maybe this is him.
It's the only one name we know.
It's other than hockey players like Wayne Gretzky and Sidney Crosby and Mike Modano. Is that right?
Connor Bedard. I know Connor Bedard is
that
a
one.
stud.
I've heard of Ovechkin.
But Jack Hughes, did you know who he was before?
Before the State of the Union? No.
Do you think you'll know who he is 10 years from now?
Well, I'll know who he is but no, probably not. Unless
we still know Usain Bolt. We
Yeah.
know Apollo Ono because he was great, but I mean, some people hang on. I guess he's the speed skater for. He was big in like the late 2000s, the early. Trust me.
One time. Welcome to another episode of the Talking Shop podcast. I am one of your hosts, Josh from Grand Slam Cards. We got Michael and Jacob from Medium Rare Cards and It's Cobb over on the Gram. We're here to talk some shop with you on it's Thursday for us. Probably not Thursday by the time you see this, but hang out with us. Stay tuned for more on the giveaway later in the podcast, and we will talk some shop with you. Let's have a rundown from one of you boys on today's episode.
Team USA wins Olympic gold in men's hockey for the first time since 1980, and the hobby reacts instantly. Jack Hughes autos jumped over 2,000% in 1 month. His Tops Now card becomes the third most printed ever. This has to be a blip on the radar, right? We'll also dig into a fascinating hold story, a one-of-one Alysa Liu that sat for 3 years after retirement until a comeback. Michael, what does that say?
It's supposed to be triple Lutz.
What is that?
Jacob.
It's a ice skating move.
Do I look like I know ice skating?
You look like an ice skater.
Just slog your way through it.
Okay, here we go. Start that over. We'll also dig into a fascinating hold story, a one-of-one Alysa Liu that sat for 3 years after retirement until a comeback triple lutzed its way back into the hobby narrative. In this shop this week, Topps Finest Basketball is released, and 2026 Leaf Metal St. Patrick's Day Multisport. Just a fun rip or something for collectors to chase. Marvel Chrome heating back up with a $17,000 Captain America Superfractor, and Upper Deck reviving Tigers 2001 rookie through buybacks. As always, we'll hit with what's new in the shop, and Josh will close it out with a crazy stat of the week. But first, let's talk a little Olympics gold.
So, Josh, are we looking at these numbers, anything close to these numbers, if USA loses that game?
I don't think so. I don't think I know who Jack Hughes is if USA loses that game.
I mean, I will
That's
give
just
this
non-hockey guy.
I will give this card some props. I mean, my favorite parallel in the Topps flagship is Independence Day. This layout is fantastic. I love the look of this card. Other than that, I don't know. I don't know if I care about this card. You know, for those of you guys who are not hockey fans and don't watch hockey on TV, I will say this about hockey. There's not a sport in the world that loses more from live to television than hockey.
Yeah, I've heard that. For sure, I've heard that.
It
And
is
we got to
really
be
entertaining.
careful too. I think you go up a little further north, I think it's a whole different ball game when it comes to hockey and collectability and availability and all that. So just because this card doesn't mean a lot to us down here, I think it's probably a big deal. The only argument I guess you could maybe make for that is, well, then why did it only sell for $46 a month ago, 2 months ago?
Because it's still hockey.
But it's
Yeah.
he was probably a lock to make the team. It's probably spiked at 46. I would love to see what the numbers look like before the Olympics. So somebody took a gamble on this card in January, and a month later, holy mackerel. Sell, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I always said that if I grew up in the North, I'd probably be a really big hockey fan. It's not prevalent down here in the South at all.
I'll be honest. We get asked for hockey by customers every now and again.
And I tell you, if you find that one dude at a show that has hockey, you can find some amazing patch autos coming out of the Cup and other high-end hockey brands that look amazing, that if they were football, baseball, or basketball, they would be 5 figures. And it's very affordable just because the market's so small. But yeah.
Well, I also brought up the print run for his Topps Now card, and check out this number here. 332,000 copies.
And so that supports what Josh just said, is that we probably have a little bit of geography bias being down here in the South.
Yeah, and when did this hit Topps' website for people to start placing their orders? Was it after they won? It appears maybe.
Yeah. If it's going to be Topps Now, it's going to capture that moment. But yeah.
So lot different story if the USA loses or if he doesn't have a great game. He doesn't
look at the company,
that American flag.
Yeah.
Look at the company he's in there. He's only behind Shohei's 50-50 card and the triple auto from the Team USA basketball team.
Yeah, that's crazy. The third biggest.
That's insane.
That card, just imagine getting that card right there.
America. Well, this is the thing that I want to throw out there. Do casual collectors, because this isn't just, obviously there's a bunch of hardcore hockey collectors probably buying packs, or not packs, but Topps Now, they sell them in the 20 or the 100, lots of 100 or 20, right, for Topps Now. So you got hardcore hockey collectors buying that. But is this a reflection here about what might happen, good or bad, to soccer, like American soccer, this year with the World Cup?
I think that's the thought.
And the U.S. is way better in hockey than they are in soccer. Way better. We're not even in the same league as some of these countries. And so I think there's an opportunity there and a word of warning, right? The opportunity is you buy the right American soccer player and he's scoring a goal against some country in prime time, you're going to see some big numbers, and you better sell it right then.
Yeah, but if you also get Americans that get excited because the World Cup and they start following some of these foreign guys, all the big boys in the soccer products, and those prices go up. I think there's some excitement there too. I think you'll see that product selling better than normal for sure.
Well, Michael, you brought up earlier about his pricing, and we do have the card ladder report for his 2019 Upper Deck Young Guns card.
Because this is like what? This is like the premier rookie card for hockey players, right? This is it.
This is sort of the like your Topps flagship rookie. If this was a baseball, I mean, you're talking. So I mean, at $60, let's just say. Can you scroll up just a little bit, Jacob? I just want to see the dates on that. So I think so. This starts in December. Gosh, I can't explain that dip right before.
It was showing $20 there.
Where in the dip?
Yep.
At the very bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's because everybody flooded the market. That's the only thing that I'm thinking. But yeah, $60 for a paper rookie. So he has a market. But my goodness.
Which goes to show, like you said, we don't know the hockey market because that's basically where we live.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you scroll up and go to the PSA 10? I think this is raw. Any way you cut it, man.
It's a big spike.
Yeah, big spike. Sell.
Yeah. All right, guys. Our next little story is about a Alysa Liu card. I believe this is what I don't remember the year on this, but it was a 1-of-1 that was pulled that a guy held on to because she retired. And obviously, if you've paid attention to any kind of news, she is red hot right now. Everybody seems to love her.
Not everyone. I've never heard of her, but good for them.
Well, let me ask you this, and I'm hoping we get over the 10-minute mark here, but how many seconds of figure skating cumulatively have we watched as a group? Not together, because that would be weird, but have you guys ever watched figure skating at any length?
I'd say I've watched probably the Blades of Glory movie about 5 to 6 times in my life. So whatever that counts out to. And then probably 5 minutes in the past week.
I watched quite a bit around the Nancy Kerrigan, Tanya Harding incident. I watched some then.
Okay.
And haven't watched much since.
Yeah. Same here. So is there a universe where this card is relevant enough to hold long-term value?
I mean, I've learned there's a collector out there for everyone. And if she's great, my question is, why did this make a comeback? Did she come out of retirement?
Yeah, she retired and then she came back, and this is her first Olympics, and she won gold.
Yeah.
Oh, well then.
Lightning in a bottle.
Yeah. Now that guy, he was granted a second chance as a collector. The hobby gods have granted him a second chance. He needs to sell this thing ASAP, in my humble opinion.
Well, let me ask you guys this. It's a weird segue, but what Olympic sport you think would look great on some cards? I have a couple thoughts.
Give me pole vaulting and stadium club. Be funny.
Me and Jacob on the 2-man luge. I would prefer to be on the top. So I survived.
See how the cards fall.
What's this sport where they're like cleaning the ice? What's that thing called?
Curling.
Curling.
Yeah. Yes. Give me some curling cards.
Give me some curling and photogenic. That would be great. I mean, stadium club pole vault, that's a good thought. I mean, there'd be some cool in-air shots.
Or like the shot put, or like the discus. Like you'd get some crazy shots out of that.
You see the sweat and the sand flying. Long jump when they land in the sand and it explodes. Get some stadium club.
The biathlon where they do the skiing and then they have to shoot. No.
Triathlon.
No, it's a winter sport where they do the cross country skiing and then they get to the thing.
Yeah.
And apparently it's really hard. It's like you have to. Is it not the biathlon?
Yep,
In
that sounds right.
Okay, we'll
Give
go
me
with
the
that.
guy that was a closet hitman in the Summer Olympics in 24.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Yep,
Yeah.
Michael
Yeah.
knows. Give me him. Just him, though. Nobody else from that competition.
All right, Josh. What is new in the shop this week at Grand Slam?
Well, it is a little bit of a light release this week. I'm going to pull the calendar up to see if there's anything maybe that wasn't hitting the shelves at Grand Slam that might be still releasing. So today, Topps Finest Basketball has released.
It's a big one.
Is in the shop. I've been telling a lot of people that come into the shop and they're looking for NBA product. We're in this weird in between NBA product time because Panini no longer has the license, but they haven't released any 25, 26 unlicensed product yet. Topps has the license, but I think it's only been Flagship, Topps Chrome, Topps Midnight, and now Topps Finest. Maybe there's another one in there, but I don't think so. Not a lot of product with Konnor and Cooper Flag rookies, but this is one. So it's hot. It ain't cheap. It's on the shelf. 2 autos a box. That launched today. Launching tomorrow, a little favorite here for me and Jacob especially. WWE Universe launches tomorrow here at the shop. We got hobby boxes, 2 autographs, and a relic card per box. And then 1 blaster boxes, which have each box says it has 2 exclusive Galaxy parallels per box and 1 numbered parallel per box. If you would like to see what some of the cards look like, I took the courtesy of opening a box myself. And here's kind of what the cards look like. I think they look pretty good. You get a little holographic shine to them. They got some really cool inserts. Here's a Seth Rollins. This insert is called Namesakes. So cool design. But
Do you have one of those Galaxy parallels?
Yeah, so I think that was the Triple H that I showed earlier. The second Galaxy parallel that I got in that box was Triple H. So the cards look good. My numbered card was Batista. It was numbered to like 199 or 399. Well, 399 there it was. So it's kind of cool. You get a guaranteed numbered card in each blaster. Maybe potentially autos, but yeah, I'm sure we'll sell it pretty well here at the shop. Got a decent amount, but if you are dying for this product, I would come in tomorrow to make sure you get some, at least the hobby box for sure. And then the only other thing that is releasing this week of note is Flawless Football. And while I did get National Treasures Football, I did not get allocated any Flawless Football. It's not a huge deal. We never get allocated a lot of it anyway. I think all the big breakers get it, but stay tuned on the Instagram and Facebook page because we had a bunch of National Treasures opened in the store today and a lot of cool hits to post. So I'm going to post those tonight.
Awesome. Josh, did you get 26 Leaf Metal St. Patrick's Day multi-sport?
I saw that on the calendar. I think I saw that on that. Yeah, I did. Leaf St. Patrick's Day. No, I usually get every Leaf product. There's a couple offshoot ones like this one that maybe I can't remember, but maybe I passed at the time that it came through. But
okay.
Looks very green. I see the cover has some.
Tell you the chase there is the Conor McGregor, easily.
You think?
Oh yeah.
I mean, look at that bad boy.
That's sweet.
And they got a Lucky Charms parallel.
He's in a lot of Leaf products lately too. So
yeah.
The Lucky Break cereal. I love that. The Lucky Charms ripoff. That's the Publix version of Lucky Charms.
Is it really?
Version. Let's talk a little bit about Topps Finest. I think this product, especially on the basketball side, is going to do fantastic because there's such a nostalgic feel for Topps Finest
Mm-hmm.
from the 90s version of this set.
Yeah.
And it's going to bring old collectors and new collectors flocking to this brand. Jacob, you want to pull this up, and I'll share this as well. Like the man insert, that was huge back in the 90s.
Yeah.
And so there's different iterations of the parallels in this set. I think this is going to do really, really well.
Did you
I've
see
never
the
really
see the
Go ahead.
headliners insert of this product? Did you see the Cooper flag? They showed it off. Top showed it off on the website. I'll send it to you guys if you want to see it. I took a picture of it, but it's a really cool looking card.
No, I haven't seen it.
You'll see it here in about 2 seconds.
I love how the first 3 photos that show on the sell sheet are all Dylan Harper. Andy's on the cover of the box.
Yeah, that decision's not aging very well. I don't know what kind of season he's having, but yeah, they're missing 2 of the big rookies for this year. They could have had as cover guys.
Yeah, it makes you wonder how far out they make those decisions. Probably pretty far out, but yeah. I shared with y'all the picture of the 1-of-1 Superfractor of the Cooper flag headliners insert. I just think it looks awesome. I would love to see more examples of this card as it gets hit, but there you go. That's a cool design.
Okay, that is cool.
All right, it is that time now where we talk about our sponsor, one of our sponsors besides Grand Slam Grading, Jason's Trash and Treasures. He is one of the sponsors of the podcast. We've been giving away some donated items from Jason over the last few podcasts. We're going to do it a little different this week. The rules will be here in just a second. But thank you to Jason for sponsoring the podcast. Go to his eBay page, check him out. Lots of stuff. It's Trash and Treasures on eBay. This week's giveaway from Jason is a 2025 Topps Holiday Tin box. Each tin has 59 cards in it. If you've seen them on the shelf, they're the ornamental tins. There's 3 tins in this box. Thank you, Jason, for the donated giveaway item. All you have to do to win this, it'll be the first person that comes into Grand Slam and gives us the secret code word. The code word for this week is the word conspiracy. So the first person to come into Grand Slam and tell either me or Sean the word conspiracy, and you will win this tin. That assures us that you have watched the podcast and you will be rewarded greatly for it. Not only because you get to listen to us for an hour, but you'll have a chance to win this tin. So there it is, conspiracy. And then if you're really brave, you'll ask me for one of my conspiracy theories when you're in the shop.
Don't do it.
You just need an hour or 2 to lay out my my thesis. So, just kidding. Check us out. And now, if you've ever thought about getting a card graded, now's the time. Here's a word from our sponsor, me. Are you looking to get your cards graded? Well, here at Grand Slam, we've simplified the process of submitting and getting a card graded. All you have to do is drop off your cards and kick your feet up, while our transparent tracking ensures that you are up to date with every detail along the way. When you log into our website, you'll immediately be greeted with each card in the grading process, along with where it's at in the process and its final grade. And with over 1,000 submissions and some of the top cards across the country being submitted through us, we have become a well-trusted source to handle and submit your cards. So you can do more collecting and leave the chore of grading to us. So don't sit on grading your cards. Get them submitted today at Grand Slam, where grading's made easy.
So this week's Hobby 101, we're talking rookie cards. And so while Josh is eating a donut, I'm sort of jealous. we're talking rookie cards, but I want to frame this conversation by asking you guys a couple questions about rookies. So the first one is, what actually defines a rookie card? Because there's going to be some questions from newer collectors. They're going to hear the word rookie. Jacob, you were talking while Josh was getting his donuts. It's different for the type of cards you collect. So rookie cards for wrestling, how are they designated a rookie card?
Well, and Josh will probably end up saying the same thing. Kind of just depends on the collector for a lot of this stuff. What do they consider? Because I know there's a little controversy over like Jordan's official rookie card. For wrestling, though, a lot of these independent companies make their own indie cards that you just buy at a merch table at a little 100-person show. And you could say like, oh, that's their first card. Some people, that's just how they operate. But a lot of people seem like it's not your rookie card until it has Topps, Panini, or Upper Deck stamped on it somewhere.
Yeah, I thought it has to be pack pulled too, right?
Yeah, I think that would be a qualification for, on the sports card side. I think it's safe to say that it's not their first card produced. It would be the first card produced, first licensed. I guess you could go on license. The first card produced in a product that you can pull in the year that they're a rookie. So if 2024 was their rookie year in the major leagues, then any card from 2024 for that player would be their rookie card. The water's going to get a little muddy because there's always a little exception to each rule, but that's a pretty standard answer.
I mean, there are some, I guess, unwritten rules, right? Like back in the day, and maybe even now, but I don't keep up with the National Treasures. But there was the National Treasures rookie patch auto. The 1/99 was the one that was sought after, correct?
That was considered their true rookie patch auto.
And then there you have the for baseball, I know it's the Topps Chrome rookie auto is going to be, that's the rookie card that you're going to be sought after. And then on the other side of the baseball discussion is the Bowman First. But they don't call that a rookie. They call that their Bowman First.
Yeah.
Interesting. Lots. It was way easier back in the day, right? Say what you will about the junk wax era.
Yeah.
But
the other misconception that people are finding out is that on these players, on these star players' second year card, they put the little gold cup on the card. And when we were young, like that gold cup was on Mark McGwire's 1987 Topps card, and everyone called that his rookie card. Well, that's really his second year card. And this year, you'll find Nick Kurtz, for example, in 2026 Topps, and it'll have the little gold rookie. And people that still remember back to that original gold cup card have that imprinted in their mind that that's their rookie card when it's actually their second year card. And Ohtani in 2019 Topps has a card with the little gold rookie cup. It's like, but if you read it, I think it says like all-star rookie or something like that. So they were a rookie and an all-star, or maybe just a star player as a rookie. So on their second year card, they get that little golden cup. So that little golden cup throws a lot of people off.
You'll get a handful of Topps cards in baseball to where they have the rookie insignia and the gold cup. And so I'll try to find a couple images of those. Well, this week's blind ranking is the top 10 modern rookie cards ranked. So
in value?
In value, iconic. When you say rookie card, this probably pops into a lot of people's minds. Okay, so here we go. And I think the oldest card on here is from 2000. You could probably guess which one that is. So, the first one is 2003 Topps Chrome LeBron James.
Ooh, I think that's going to be in the top 5. The only reason I wouldn't put it in the top 3 is because it's basketball, and baseball and football have a little bigger following. I'm going 4.
Okay. 2017 Prism Silver Patrick Mahomes. This is gonna be a tough list, guys.
Yeah. I'm gonna go 5.
2018 Topps Chrome Shohei Ohtani.
These are all modern.
The oldest card on here is from 2000.
The only reason I said 2 is because it leaves your number 1 spot open in case.
I'm going to go 3. He hasn't been around long enough.
2011 Topps Update Mike Trout.
I'm glad I went 3 because I'm going 2 on that one.
2018 Prism Silver Luka Doncic.
Ooh, cool. This is not fair. I got to go 6.
2015 Upper Deck Young Guns Connor McDavid.
This isn't fair to McDavid. We're going to go 9. And I would say that's fair because a lot of people, especially around here, that card's just not going to resonate with.
2000 Bowman Chrome Tom Brady.
7. I'm not giving up. I have one in mind for, like you said, modern. Ooh, the one I had in mind, I was going to put in number 1. Okay, go ahead.
Are you serious? This is like the most shocking moment of the podcast.
Yeah, that's
just because that's my favorite doesn't mean it's the most iconic.
Yeah, but arguably the most. Okay.
Here's why. You pull 50 people that walk into Grand Slam on a given day. Half of them won't be familiar with that card.
It's almost too old. It's too far on the edge of modern. Okay. 2017 Topps Update Aaron Judge.
I mean, I don't have a choice, but I gotta go 8. I mean, I could make an argument for that.
This is gonna throw a sticky wicket in everything. 2009 Topps Chrome Steph Curry.
I'm gonna go 10, and I'm proud of that one because, again, 50 people that walked through the door probably couldn't tell you which Curry card is the most desirable rookie. You might then show them that card and they say, oh, yeah, I do know that card is a rookie like the Brady. But I don't think it just jumps out of in their head as that. And I think a little bit of that is Curry love was a little late to the game. It took him moving mountains and breaking so many record things with the 3-point ball a long time before he got his dues. That's why I think that card top 10 is saying something.
You've completely painted yourself in the corner because the last card is Lionel Messi, 2004 Panini Mega Cracks.
So what I would do, I like everything other than I'd put Messi at 10 and I'd move everyone up. And that puts the Trout at number 1. Ohtani at 3. I would maybe, I like that. I think I can make an argument for that. Even the Mahomes at number 5, that Prism Silver, I would almost say his optic rated rookie would be ahead of that one.
Interesting. Okay.
I think more people see that one. I owned 6 of that card in a PSA 10 at one point. Like, I just think it's more of a staple rookie than his Prism.
It's interesting you bring that up, Josh, because if, like you said, if a player has multiple cards in their rookie year, which one is designated as the official rookie card?
Yeah. And all of these players, most all of these players definitely fall into that. I think it's just what brand, like let's use Luka for an example. In 2018, Luka, everyone chased that Prism rookie card. That was the card to chase. So that got burnt into our heads as Luka. And the Trout update, that should be number 1, really.
Yeah, so here's our finalists. We got number 1, Mike Trout. Number 2, Shohei. Number 3, LeBron James. Number 4, Patrick Mahomes. Number 5, Luka Doncic. Number 6, Tom Brady. Number 7, Connor McDavid. Number 8, Aaron Judge. Number 9, Steph Curry. And number 10, Lionel Messi. That's our blind reveal. You held back, Josh, on number 1. What card was floating around in your donut eating head when I asked that?
And then when I remembered it was modern, I was thinking originally of the 89 Upper Deck Griffey. That card to me just is, if you use all time, the 52 Mantle's been burnt into everyone's head. And he's even got cards from 1951, which is crazy. But the 52 Mantle has been crowned his rookie card. And so the 89 Upper Deck Griffey, the Jordan rookie, those are like the most iconic staple card. LeBron, you could argue, the regular Topps paper one where he's standing there in his white suit holding the jersey. That would be really iconic in a lot of people's brains. Some of this also depends on the realm in which the collector plays in. There's people that can't afford to play in that Topps Chrome LeBron realm because those cards are so expensive. So they play in the paper realm and deal with that card more often. And so that card is kind of burnt into their mind when you say LeBron James rookie card. What's the first card that pops to your brain? It's either the Chrome one where he's kind of shooting the fadeaway, or it's that one where he's standing there holding the jersey. So that would be a fun game to play with 100 different people. I'm going to say a card, you picture it in your head, and then you say Mike Trout rookie card. Everyone's going to think of the update.
Yeah.
Tom Brady rookie card. Which one do you think of? I would love to know what people's brains immediately go to quickly.
You guys know I'm always singing the praises of the pop culture cards because I don't follow sports that much, to be honest with you. And we had a pretty big Marvel Studios Chrome sale not too long ago. Check this out. It is the Captain America Superfractor, sold for $17,000.
That's pretty cool.
I think it's undervalued.
Really?
Chris Evans doesn't sign much.
I think it's undervalued, and I think with him being in Doomsday, I think there's some room for this card to go up. The Superfractor, heck yeah. This is undervalued. Just wait.
And Michael, you actually shot this over a really cool, I don't even know what this product is. I've never heard of it. It's Topps Brooklyn Collection. And it has a really cool "You Are Worthy" insert for people that have held Mjolnir, Thor's hammer, in the movies and the comics.
So I thought Topps did away with the Brooklyn Collection membership. I thought that was going away. This is the last year for it. But my understanding is that is sort of a membership that you buy with Topps. And back in the day, when I say back in the day, like 3 or 4 years ago, you got exclusive access to releases early, and then maybe even exclusive releases. This looks like an exclusive release. I love this because I love the stained glass inserts in other sets, and that's what this looks like. Can you
It's
rifle
got the
through
helmet in
these
the
real quick?
background too.
Yeah, absolutely. So I tell you,
Mhm.
and I guess this is everybody that's held the hammer. So yeah, so I love this just because it's the stained glass. Number two, it's a limited release.
I'm a stained glass sucker.
Yeah, yeah.
Brady has a stained glass card. It's like 2020, maybe 2022. I have it bookmarked. I can't remember. There's not one on eBay. It never pops up on eBay, and I'm like waiting for one to pop up at a decent price. It's just my favorite stained glass look they've done. I think it's 22. Fun fact for you on the side there.
Well, Topps is coming out with another Marvel product. It's Topps finest. What is this? Fantastic Four 65th anniversary. Which I didn't. I know the Fantastic Four is like big in the comics. I didn't know if it'd be big enough to do a whole set around. Especially for a random year of like the 65th anniversary. It's just a strange benchmark year. But check out this cool Thanos card.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
They all look good. And this is that Silver Surfer's awesome.
Yeah, that's clean. We got Invisible Woman, and then Spider-Man when he joined the Fantastic Four.
And so my question when I was putting the show notes together was, where was this all when the Infinity Saga was like, it was peak Marvel, right? But back in the day, that was the Upper Deck had that license.
Well,
I can remember.
You need the demand for cards to be like it is now, for them to be able to make all of these sets and for them to all get gobbled up. Because if the hobby's not hot, and I think these just get lost in the lack of collectors out there buying it and the lack of traffic in hobby shops. Because what will happen is guys will come into a hobby shop, checking out the products, and see this car, see this product, and yeah, let me try a box of that. I've had customers look at something they didn't come through the doors for and say, you know what, let me try a box of that. It looks kind of cool. So, but you got to have a lot of traffic through the shops to sell some of this as well, along with the hype of just, all the marketing through social media now. I just think this is the time. The time is right now for them to make cards of anything and everything. And then the hype train gets behind it, and there's enough people riding that it sells. I mean,
if they're smart,
movies and the things that.
If they're smart, they'll do exactly what they did with Marvel Studios and have a banger of an autograph checklist, because that's what's moving this product.
That right there, I think also is what hurt it, because the reason I never bought any of the Upper Deck product is, one, Josh doesn't carry Upper Deck. Two, you're not even guaranteed an autograph. You're not even guaranteed an autograph in the Upper Deck hobby cases. Not saying you are in the Topps hobby boxes, but it does seem to be like 1 out of every 2 boxes you're getting an auto.
A lot more regular.
And I know that's just my opinion. That drives me to buy something earlier, because when Josh was mentioning WWE Universe, I said, are there any guarantees in it? Because I just have a hard time buying a box if there's no guarantee. Gives you something to look forward to.
I can take a crap in a box and mark a guarantee on that. Remember, how we used to say back in the 90s, they just made cards of everything. It's almost laughable. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Marvel and X-Men and Scooby-Doo and everything you could think of they did. Now, granted, back then they were just doing base sets pretty much and just printing it till the cows came home. But we're back in that era where they're making cards for everything they can think of. But now there's a lot more hype behind it and money behind them and ceiling potential with autographs, and the artwork is so good. And, again, social media is a big driver of this. You got every card shop in every town all over the country posting coming soon and posting new in the shop. And you just have much more eyes on this product. So it feels like an enhanced version of the 90s where they're making cards of everything, but it won't turn into junk because of the autographs and the low number. And I have customers in the shop. They're just printing it to death. Just going to be the 90s all over again. Well, it's not, because the 90s, they took a 700 card set and printed it until every man, woman, and child on the planet could buy one. This has autographs and short prints and variations. And yes, the base cards are probably overprinted because they have to print that much to just keep up with demand. You got to have enough product for people to buy and chase those rarer things. But the rarer things are what's going to keep this hobby alive and well for a long time.
And since we brought up Upper Deck in the last segment, and Josh just not getting Upper Deck product, I figured, you know what, might as well go ahead and talk a little Upper Deck. And we do have, what is this, golf set coming out? Michael, this is your alley right here.
This is, and it's my guy Tiger type of set that is keeping Upper Deck sort of relevant. The fact that they have Jordan, they have Tiger, I believe Wayne Gretzky under exclusives for autographs is the only thing I think.
And hockey, yeah. And then they have hockey, yeah.
And then they have hockey. But this set is bringing back all of the nostalgia. Tiger, he's in the twilight of his golf career, but it still has a huge, huge fan base. And it looks like they've got some cool inserts. This one is called Brushstrokes. And for some reason, this reminds me. Does this remind you of like Project 2020, Josh, or one of these releases, these artsy releases that Topps came out with, Project 70, Project 2020?
It does kind of have that feel to it for sure.
It has that groovy.
This card in particular,
yeah. But the thing that really caught my eye, so that card there that's featured is Tiger's rookie card. I've got that card. They printed 1 billion of these things, but it looks like there's a buyback in this product.
Great idea.
Says, this year's Upper Deck Golf celebrates 25 years of industry-leading golf collectibles, just like our first golf trading card set in 2001. This year's edition is headlined by exclusive person Tiger Woods and a revisit of his rookie card, the Tiger Tails insert, and the entire 2001 Upper Deck Golf base set. And it looks like they've got some Tiger autos.
25, it looks like, because that card's
out of 25
and numbered to 25. And these are probably not a buyback. This is probably just a new reprint of this card, and they've got the stamp on it to differentiate it. His gold auto, hand numbered to 25. Great idea.
So you don't think that this is like the
they hunted down
MVP,
25 copies? Is that what you're thinking? They got 25 original rookie cards and stamped them?
Yeah.
I don't think so, but
why don't you think so? I got to dig a little bit.
I just think it's easier for them to just reprint a new one that's designed exactly the same. Guarantees you, I guess, the newer quality, I guess. But because they got that Upper Deck gold logo and that stamp in the bottom right are new. I would wager that this is just, they just took, and the word, it says a revisit of his rookie card, the Tiger's tail insert. Oh, and the Tigers. But I don't know. I just feel like this is probably they just reprinted that card with the gold stamps to differentiate it. Had him sign and hand number 25 of them. Could be wrong. I just think that's easier.
It kind of sound that way now that you break it down.
Yeah.
I sort of want the original. I want the old card. I want a 25-year-old card that they hunted down and stamped it with the gold foil and had Tiger sign 25 of them.
Well,
what a chase.
I want to be tall, but we don't get what we want. So
I want them to find a way to get Happy Gilmore in some future golf product to give Upper Deck a little bit of buzz. Give me a Shooter McGavin auto, a little
not a bad idea.
All right, guys, if you've made it this far, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, leave a review. Josh, what's our crazy stat of the week?
I have a crazy stat. It involves also one of the big rookie chases in the new Topps Finest Basketball, where you can find it at Grand Slam. This is a Konnor stat. Before this season, I think I have two of them actually, so stay tuned for the second one. Before this season, no rookie in NBA history had averaged over 20 points per game on 70% true shooting over a 10-game span. No rookie ever did that. Over 20 points a game, 70% true shooting through a 10-game span. Con has done it twice this season. So he did something 2 times this season that no rookie has ever done in the history of the league. The boys having a stellar rookie year. And the second stat that I finally found says that last night, this was probably 2 nights ago now, Konnor became the fastest player in NBA history to reach 200 career three-pointers. He reached the mark in only 58 games. That's 11 games quicker than the previous record, which was held by Duncan Robinson. Konnor is now the fastest to 100 and the fastest to 200 career three-pointers. Do you think there's any chance he could catch Steph Curry when it's all said and done? You got to think he's only going to get more comfortable and better, right? It's pretty impressive. And that, my friends, is a couple crazy stats.
Josh, thanks. Always a long day for you, so appreciate you being here. Jacob, thank you for producing and driving the show. And guys, thanks for listening and watching, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.